What's up, y'all? Just wanted to show y'all one of the few special things about happening when you come back here. There ain't no shower. So you gotta get back into that bath thing. One thing I want to talk about today is that Don Imus situation. Don Imus shouldn't quit. He shouldn't apologize. Black folks, leave him alone. So what he called you? Probably would. I bet you if I called him Jamie Foxx or somebody, it'd have been okay. Somebody black would have said it probably is. In fact, I should go check the team to see if they are that. Go get them. Look in the back of their kids. See if you see naps back there. If you see nappy hair, they are nappy. I mean, what's the big deal? So what somebody says that on TV? It ain't gonna stop me and my kids or me and my family. It ain't gonna slow us down none. People should be able to say anything they want. As long as they don't hit you or touch you. Even on TV. If somebody get on TV and slur you, now if they say something that's untrue, but a flippant comment like that, now I'm sure there's a line where you can't get on TV and say, a lie. And of course the TV is just gonna jump all over it, CNN. Obligatory attention they have to give to something like this because it is. Okay, here's another way I was looking at it. If anybody else would have said it, it wouldn't have been a problem. But when a white male in position says it, it's hell. It's almost like we're giving these certain males and certain people in position an exalted influence in our lives. So what Don Imus said that? Who was he? He ain't nobody. He a white male on TV. But I bet you if anybody else would have said it, wouldn't have been no problem. It's like, since all of a sudden these certain people who can't say things, we're giving them power. You think you're restricting them by telling them what they can't say, but actually you're giving them power. You raise your family. You raise your family is in your children's to understand. That's all you worry about. You worry about you and your kids. That's all you do. If you and your kids is fixed and cool, it doesn't matter when anything happens on TV. It doesn't matter. And if you are influenced by TV or something like that, you don't deserve to make it. You deserve to be messed up and corrupt if you are that easily influenced. But yeah, they need to let Imus go. One thing I love about Sharpton too. I would just love to talk to him. He's charismatic.
Friday the 13th, 6:56 p.m. This week, of all the years of me watching CNN, was the first time I had to cut it off. I had to cut the television off. It got overwhelming. I got too caught up in it. It got too distracting. I was too emotionally involved, if that's the right word. It was the Don Imus thing. As soon as I saw the word nappy-headed hoe, I texted to number 4. Before the story even blew, I knew it. There was so much coverage that it was overwhelming. I kept seeing Sharpton's face and the people who wanted Imus fired. People talk about healing and hurt. And when Mr. Sharpton pulled his daughter out in front of Mr. Imus and compared his comment to the Rutgers team to his daughter, I saw no connection. His daughter has nothing to do with the Rutgers team or the comment. That's something that Mr. Sharpton is accepting on himself. It kind of bugged me to sit there, and I knew Mr. Imus gonna have to not fight back. I knew he was not gonna be able to defend himself to the point where he would just say, fuck you. If you can't do that, you really can't defend yourself. And he was not at a point to do that. Whereas Sharpton was just throwing stuff out. Sharpton had the sharpest point, and he knew it. He had the upper hand. I think what's going to happen now, they're going to turn this around and make Mr. Sharpton and Jesse go clean up hip-hop. Go clean up your own goddamn backyards. Going to turn out to be a good thing. The dialogue is good. I did not like the dialogue. It just became overwhelming, and it became too frustrating to sit and watch. Some people talk about how he should lose his job and the Rutgers team healing. Like I said in my the nigga video, these people can win world championship, but somebody call them a name and all of a sudden they're floored. They need healing. They've been through all kinds of hell. Half of them probably ain't got. I'm just saying, TV is not real life. The bottom line is TV is not real life. When you hit your thumb with the hammer, you don't say, oh darn. You say, oh fuck. And you can't say that on TV. TV is not real life, and TV needs to be real life. TV should not be censored or sanitized. Soon as you censor or sanitize it, it's not real life. If you want to play the MSNBC corporate game, you want to be in that game, you got to dance by their music. That's where I guess the Jeffrey TV thing came in, where I pulled all my stuff out, sticking it under Jeffrey TV, where can't nobody say nothing about nothing. All Jeffrey. And then the YouTube, I got copies of all my videos. So even if YouTube gets bought out or just some kind of clamp down, I can pull all my stuff and put it on my own website to where nobody can say nothing about it. FCC regulated or not, there should be a medium to where Mr. Imus can vocalize his type of opinion in the manner that he wants. In fact, the FCC or whatever say, all right, we're going to pull you, but you could go over here and do it. America ain't ready for that. We ain't ready to condone evil. They done already demonized it. Now you can't help. He was just so wrong. Oh, healing. Oh, the Rutgers players. Oh, healing. Oh, my God. You know why I'm looking at them now? All of them had they shit straight. All of them had they shit all permed out and straight. It wasn't a nap in the bunch. And you know doggone well. It wasn't no more cornrows or nothing. I'm just joking. And I saw this guy named Whitlock on CNN. And he hit the nail on the head. He said, how come this white man can say something and all of a sudden we all upset? He said, I'm not giving him that power. He said, I am not giving him that power. I'm not giving anybody that power where they can call me a name and I don't know, I'm all busted up. And Mr. Imus lost his job. I hope he comes back with Stern and them on satellite or whatever. Do your own thing. Get your own marketing, get your own whatever. But if you want to play that game, that big dollar game and have that fancy studio, the studio was beautiful. And I have to admit, I started checking them out. I'm up at like 4 or 5 or whatever in the morning. Yeah, MSNBC is live. Anything live is what I want to see. So I start kind of catching Imus, and I'm not going to say I necessarily agree with him or disagree with him, but I like the style because it seemed real. And all this apologizing, I was like, man, don't apologize. Fuck them people. And why is he apologizing to the Rutgers team anyway? It really doesn't have anything to do with them. The comment really doesn't even have anything to do with the team. The team they're public figures. It should have been blah. But I have to admit, Mr. Sharpton does have a point. The way he articulated his statement about the FCC and the airwaves, it was not an emotional appeal. And that I have to commend that nigga for. Mr. Sharpton, I have respect for you. You're brilliant. You're witty. You're one of the most. When niggas do it, nobody can do it like us, y'all. Even though he's on the opposing side, I have to sit back and just admire the way he's working it. And not work it, but it's just the style. But don't clean up hip hop now, brother. You fought all these years. You got equality or whatever. You where you want to be now. You got some power now. What you gonna do with it? Now you fought. You got everything you asked for. Everything you black people asked for, you got now. What you gonna do? All y'all whining. I don't know if it's whining. I know some people would call it whining. Sometimes I used to think it was whining. And let's just say for the sake of argument, all that whining y'all done did, y'all done got what y'all want. Now what you gonna do with it? I'm on your side. I want you to. I was even talking about cleaning up hip hop and how the big music companies need to clean up that and are making money off of that. Sit up here and they make lots of money off of it where they may or may not even let their children listen to it. So now we'll see. What's up, Grade Square? I was just sitting here getting ready to cut an addendum to the Don Imus reply. I cut the Don Imus material days before I got your request to respond. Basically, you nailed it. It's capitalism. It's money. It's commercial television. It's about money. Some sponsors pull out. But I heard it was the black workers within NBC and MSNBC that went to the execs and said that they couldn't continue to work under the guise that they supported somebody like that. That was the final straw. The sponsors, they said they weren't too worried about, but I think it was money. It's money. It's commercial television. That's the bottom line. And Mr. Graydon Square, you nailed it. My favorite show, Saturday Night Live, is coming on. We'll catch you later. I gotta watch television.
So, artists are such as Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, and Ludacris, but I can assure you, today's rappers hear us loud and clear.
Absolutely. Nothing sends a wave of fear through the hip-hop world like the firing of a 66-year-old white man.